Good evening everybody and welcome to another video, and I am back here heading into St John's Gardens once again, past the Hillsborough Memorial. I am back a little bit later than last time I was here. It is currently 9:30 and I thought I'd check it out in the night time. Well, it's more or less night time, isn't it? You can see we still have gangs of men sitting off in our memorial gardens. We'll have a little walk around. Now, I thought to come back. I've done this before a couple of times on a couple of videos where I revisit at night time, and they seem to be more captivating. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but there's definitely more of that edgy feeling than there is in the day. Whether that's because there's a different crowd creating a different vibe, you know, I can feel more intense, and strangely I kind of like that. Kind of makes me feel alive. So here we are, back again in our St John's Memorial Gardens. But anyway, after my last video, I just thought I would start here and just have a little walk and talk video around town and reflect on a common argument, if you like, that homelessness is being overlooked by our government due to a stronger focus on immigration. What a lovely view. And that is not just an administrative oversight, it's a moral and political failure. Now, let me be clear, as I've said many times, helping those fleeing conflict or, you know, seeking a better life is important. But when governments provide fast-tracked housing and benefits to newcomers while thousands of their own citizens sleep on the streets every night, that is when a dangerous imbalance emerges. And let's be honest, this happens because immigration is politically and economically insensitised. You know, it generates international goodwill and allows leaders to present themselves as these global humanitarians. Meanwhile, homeless is seen as a complicated, chronic, unattractive issue with no quick political payoff, really. So it becomes a political blind spot, if you like. But just as I was walking into these gardens, there is two brand new tents just over the road, which we'll go and see if anyone's in and have a little chat to. Just check out Liverpool Whale Museum. Look at that for architectural magnificence. Just opposite St John's Gardens here. Filled with foreign voices. Now, I'm not arguing against compassion. I'm simply arguing for balance and responsibility. And I don't think that's too much to ask for. But as we walk down here, knowing that most of these men will be going back to a warm hotel. You know, we do have in here our homeless. Why are our own living like this when we all know just over the road here we've got newcomers in 4-star hotels? It is beyond me. Now, you cannot claim to build a just and inclusive society while your own people are left behind in doorways or like this. It's a very, very busy 25 to 10 it is. And listen, you know, addressing immigration must not come at the cost of neglecting the most vulnerable at home. All I'm asking for is a fair and just balance. At 20 to 10, I'm going to keep this rolling. Keep rolling down Paradise Street, baby. Many comments on my last video claiming Liverpool's not finished. It's really not finished. But I'm finding it very difficult to not see that. Joe and the Juice always gets a crowd, even at 20 to 10 at night. Still got a crowd there. Even on the steps of the amphitheatre, someone's well away. Poor fella there. Let's take a walk up. Let's see what we have as we arise. The top of Shivash Park, and we have summer in the park. Lots of activities for the kids, as you can see. Trampolines, churros, and fighting. Reckless youths. Would you allow your kids up here at just after 20 to 10? We'll move out of Shivash Park now and into where it usually is, a tent city around the court. But there is so many foreign men just on their own, just sitting around. So the tents are back, and again, it just becomes a political blind spot, doesn't it? Knowing that the newcomers are going to a new home. It's got a lot of this got slated a lot on my last video, on my 5 AM video, for the mess outside. but I can't help but feel for these people. So I'm now on Church Street, and as you can see, there's still families out. It's still quite busy, really, considering the time. What are all these people doing? I don't know. We still have a busket as well. Good on you, man. And there's usually tents outside of Primark here, but yeah, not today. We do have on the left here. I do hope, you know, Liverpool politicians are watching this, and as I hold my mirror up to their blind spot, they learn how to do the jobs, basically. And as we look under the playhouse, we can see further. In fact, before we get to the playhouse, we can see obviously where some of these tent bag and belongings are. Fuck's sake. Just for reference, Williamson Square now. Now there's still, we're coming up to 10 to 10, or just after. There's still young boys and girls in these gardens, and I know it's, you know, the schools are finished now, so they're probably allowed out a little bit later than normal. I get that as a parent. Going off the comments on my last video, please check on them, make sure they're okay, because they're like, even fellas there, you know, these are grown men just sitting in the park. 10 to 10, not that there's anything wrong with that, by the way, but just a little bit strange in my opinion. Anyway, as I come out, I'm going to check on these, on the two tents again. Look, that's our central library building there, and the backdrop, wow. So stay with me, bear with me. Oh. Oh, it's a beautiful night it is though. The trees are lit up. Look at this. Wouldn't you just want to be here in Liverpool. Anyway, we come up to the tent, but yeah, nobody's in them, you can see. Yeah, nobody's home. I'd just like to thank you all for watching. I'll leave the video here. Take care everyone, see you on the next one.